Located on the western coast of the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal is truly a gem in Europe. From its affordable travel costs to its ideal climate, exceptional attractions, and friendly people, Portugal is one of the continent's most visited countries. There is so much to see and do in this breathtaking country due to its varied geography, ranging from the pristine beaches of the Algarve along the southern coastline to the lush mountains and vineyards of the north. And a little ways off the coast, you can't forget about the archipelagos of Azores and Madeira, known for their flourishing landscapes and picturesque views. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Portugal. Number 12. Monsanto. This first one is probably one you've never heard of, but it is one of the most unique cities in the country, if not the continent. Monsanto is an ancient settlement, having had a presence during the times of the Lusitanians, the Romans, and the Moors. But that's not what makes it unique, but rather the giant boulders that you can find scattered around the city. The city was built on a mountaintop, and these boulders were used as decoration elements rather than destroyed. While walking Monsanto's narrowed streets, you can see houses built right next to these giant boulders, and also sometimes underneath. Monsanto was named most Portuguese town in Portugal, and it's definitely worth a visit. Number 11. Braga. Braga is one of the main cities in Portugal with a population of almost 200,000. And yet, it doesn't have that huge city feel, but rather a distinct old charm that makes it one of the most beautiful places in Portugal. Known as the religious center of Portugal, Braga is host to many incredible churches, along with the oldest cathedrals in Portugal, the Sé de Braga. It's also here that you'll find the Bom Jesus do Monte, a church with an amazing Baroque staircase with a whopping 580 steps. Wow. Number 10. Viana do Castelo. Viana do Castelo is the northernmost Atlantic city in Portugal, being right before the border with Spain. If this city's status of being voted best district to live in Portugal by the locals isn't enough to get you to want to go, just wait until you see what this place has to offer. The main point of interest is the magnificent church of Santa Luzia. Visitors get to experience an amazing view overlooking the city, and they get to admire the beautiful architecture of one of the most beautiful buildings in Portugal. Number 9. Obidos. Just 1 hour away from Lisbon, Obidos is a small, incredibly well-preserved medieval town that has managed to still retain the charm of centuries gone by. Castle ruins surround the entire town, and inside, you'll find cobbled streets, whitewashed houses with splashes of blue and yellow, and a beautiful gate decorated with traditional Portuguese tiles. Not only is the architecture of this town beautiful, but also the surrounding scenery. Due to its location being situated on a hill, as you walk around the town's old castle walls, you'll be treated with a glorious view over the Portuguese countryside. Number 8. Ponta Delgada. Vibrant flowers, breathtaking waterfalls, and some of the best scenic views in Europe aren't the only things that Portugal's Azores Islands has to offer. As the Azores' capital city, Ponta Delgada serves as a gateway to the archipelago's famous volcanoes, crater lakes, and remarkable coastline. Ponta Delgada is host to several delicious restaurants serving food from across all 9 of the islands. Wine, cheese, and craft beer being amongst the local favorites. Number 7. Aveiro. Often called the Venice of Portugal due to its beauty and proximity to the lagoon Via de Aveiro, making this one of Portugal's most gorgeous and most romantic cities. One of the best activities in this city is to go on one of these traditional boats and cruise on the canals. Far from the classic tourist destination, Aveiro is a weekend getaway for the locals and definitely one of the top cities in Portugal. Number 6. Evora. Evora is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and definitely one of the best cities to visit if you love architecture. While there's a lot to do and see in this amazing city, the main attraction is the Roman Temple of Evora, dating all the way back from the 1st century. In this city, you will also find a stunning Gothic cathedral and an unusual attraction, the Chapel of Bones, made out of more than 5,000 bodies. Needless to say, Evora is definitely one of Portugal's most unique cities. Number 5. Funchal. This city, much like Ponta Delgada, cannot be found on Portugal's mainland, but actually on the beautiful Portuguese island of Madeira. It is a charming city, nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the island's mountainous interior, and it is full of varied attractions that can all be easily explored on foot. Funchal is bursting with color, ranging from the ornate architecture to the tropical flowers and trees lining the streets, to the iconic black and white mosaic pavements that this city is renowned for. One of the best things to do while in Funchal is to catch the teleférico, or cable car, from the seafront to the village of Monte, 560 meters above sea level, providing fantastic views over the city as you ascend. Number 4. Porto. Famous for its picturesque riverside, charming cobbled lanes, and grand bridges, Porto is nothing short of beautiful. Stroll along Porto's riverside, or see the views from the comfort of a boat deck. Admire its many colorful houses and narrow cobbled lanes. When you're ready, head to the other side of the river. Tour Porto's finest wine cellars like Calem or Ferreira. See architectural masterpieces like the Louis I Bridge, or closer to where a river meets the ocean, you'll find the Foz do Douro. And don't forget about the Igreja de Carmo, a church entirely covered with stunning blue tiles that attract many picture-perfect hunters. Number 3, Lagos. Located in Portugal's southern Algarve region, Lagos is a beautiful walled city filled with maritime history dating back more than 2,000 years. The real reason to visit, though, are its fun bars and incredible beaches. Apart from basking in the sun and raging through the bars at night, there are many other activities in Lagos to explore, such as surfing. Quick tip, the gnarliest waves can be found from autumn to spring. Sea kayaking along its almost unreal sea cliffs, and scuba diving its crystal clear waters. Or, if you're not interested in any of those, there's also very popular booze cruises. Number 2, Sintra. This former retreat city for the Portuguese royal family is one of the best destinations Portugal has to offer. Due to its former historical significance, Sintra is host to several castles, palaces, and beautiful gardens ready to be explored. Step inside the National Palace of Sintra and walk where Portugal's monarchs stayed for hundreds of years, or stroll the ancient halls of the Castle of Moors, which was built way back in the 8th or 9th centuries. The things to do in this amazing city are endless. Number 1, Lisbon. One of the best cities to visit in Portugal is in fact its capital, Lisbon. Located at the point where the Tagus River estuary meets the Atlantic Ocean, be prepared for the fantastic riverfront views as you tour around this lovely city. Catch a glimpse of Lisbon's architectural masterpieces such as the São Jorge Castle, where the Romans, the Visigoths, and Portuguese royalty once lived, or catch a ride on the vintage Tram 28 that passes through historic quarters and gardens. During the trip, the stunning colors of the Alfama and the reverberating traditional fado fill your senses. So there you have them, the 12 best cities in Portugal. Did you already know them all? Or did you discover some new bucket list destinations? Leave me a comment down below letting me know. And thanks for watching.